Hello everyone, in this lecture the uses of square brackets are going to be explained in detail with understandable example. But if you are new to my channel then please like and subscribe the channel. Well, let's learn it one by one. Bracket is used to add clarification in a quotation. By this point, it means that square brackets are used to insert additional information or explanations within a quotation. By this point, it means that square bracket is used in a quotation to add additional information. Basically, we have to add additional information in a quotation because sometimes without additional information a quotation does not make sense. So, within a quotation an additional information is added to it and it is separated through square brackets. Think you are not getting the point. So, don't worry, just look at these examples. He said, Meanie, his dog, loves eating meat and chasing kids. Look at this example, this is a quotation and within this quotation the group of words, his dog, is separated with square brackets. Basically, this has provided essential information for understanding the quoted sentence. Actually, without this information in brackets, reader would face difficulty to get meaning from this quotation because they would not be able to decide that whether Meanie is a boy or girl or what. But, through the information in brackets made clear to them that it is his dog's name. Look at another example. The company's new policy, which was implemented last month, has caused some confusion among employees. Again, this is a quotation and within this quotation some information is added within brackets. But, you need to remember that this information within brackets is added by a person who quoted this quote. But the question is why? The answer is to make it clearer for the reader. Basically, in this case the reader may not know when the company's new policy was implemented, so the author provides this information in the square brackets. Noting a grammar error that was in an original quote. By this point, it means that when you are quoting someone's words and there is grammatical error, or any kind of mistake like spelling and grammar. So, if you don't want to correct it in the given text but you just want to inform the reader that there is a mistake, so you should use brackets and the term SIC. In other words, you can say, most writers will not change quotes at all, some quotes may contain grammatical errors, misspellings, or other mistakes. Square brackets can be used to indicate to a reader that the error was present in the original source. In this case, this term is used within the square brackets to state that the error was present in the original source. Just look at these examples. The largest desert on Earth is actually located in Antarctica. Look at this sentence, this is the original quote and there is a mistake and the mistake is the word, dessert, it refers to a sweet served as the last course of a meal. But, the author wants to talk about desert, which refers to an arid land with little or no vegetation. Basically, if I want to quote this information, so we would use like this. The largest desert, on Earth is actually located in Antarctica. You can see, after the incorrect word, desert, we have used the brackets and the term sick. Actually, we have not corrected it, but we have just informed the reader that there is a mistake in the original text and a person who is quoting has not made it correct but informed the reader about the mistake. He said, I got my first compliment. Again, look at this example. In this sentence the word, compliment is used incorrectly because it means to complete something and the correct word is complement. But if we want to quote it and don't want to make a correction in it but want to inform the reader, then we have to use it like this. He said, I got my first compliment, sick. You can see the brackets have been used and inside the brackets the term sick is also used. So this is also one of the uses of the bracket. Square brackets are used to add missing words in a quotation. Basically, by this point, it means that when a writer quotes someone's exact words and in the exact words of a person some important word is missing, so a writer can add that word from his side, but that word must be used within brackets. By doing so, a reader will be able to know that the term or word is used by a person who quoted it and the original text is missing the word. I think you are not getting the point. Just look at these examples. It is good question. You can see this is the original sentence of someone, but in this sentence the author missed the article. So, if we want to quote it, then it would be like this. It is a good question. Observe this one. Actually, the article was missing in the original text, so it has been added to it, but while adding it, it has also been enclosed in brackets. It indicates that it is added by a person who quoted it and it is not used in the original text. The best way to predict the future is create it. Observe this one. Actually, this is also a quotation, but again the author has forgotten the word to before the word create. But if we want to quote it, then we have to quote it like this. The best way to predict the future is to create it. You can see in the original text the word to was missing and the sentence was grammatically incorrect, so we have added the required word and is also enclosed it in brackets. If someone reads it, then he or she will have an idea that it is not written the original writer, but it is added by the one who quoted it. Square brackets are also used to omit words from a quotation. This is also one of the main points, that brackets are used to indicate that words have been omitted from a quotation. This can be done for a variety of reasons, such as to shorten a quotation, to make it more relevant to the topic at hand, or to avoid repeating information that has already been stated. Simply, sometimes quotations are lengthy, so we can't mention it fully, so we short it. Just look at this example. We went to the park in our car. It was my new car gifted from my grandfather. My children and wife enjoyed a lot in the park. Look at this example. We went to the park in our car. My children and wife enjoyed a lot in the park. You can see, some of the words are omitted from this quotation and it is shown through brackets. Well, if you have enjoyed this lecture, then please don't forget like and subscription to the channel. Thank you.